Okay, welcome back to the channel, guys, and today we're doing a different style video and we're doing a what I eat in a week. So what we're going to do now is head to Sainsbury's and just show you everything that we're going to buy to, I guess, pretty much live a vegetarian style lifestyle in 2021. So follow me. So as you can see from the food shop, we have just an array of delights, mainly vegetarian products that we eat just in terms of our lifestyle and what we like to eat right now. A few years ago we had a bad run with a takeaway place, and after that we were just kind of like, you know, off meat for a bit. We were doing like something called flexitarian, and that's, you know, eat meat on and off, and then we just said forget it, let's just as reasonably as possible become vegetarians. We still eat, you know, fish, still eat eggs, and again, if it's, we're not like, well, we need to have vegetarian sweets or we need to have vegetarian gravy, so it's not that serious. But you know, as long as we don't eat animal, you know, traditional chicken, steak, you know, turkey, whatever, that's pretty much it. But now I just wanted to showcase a handful of products that we get from Sainsbury's, which are usually our go-to in terms of meat-free products. So first one being, and again, some of these are open because we got in, made food, and then we just said, let me put these back in the bag and do the video. So first off, I guess it's the brand that we like as well, and our go-to is a company called veggie. So as you can see, we have these are chicken goujons. Yeah, so we have these veggie chicken goujons. They are actually quite nice, and maybe it's because we haven't eaten real chicken in a while, but they're quite tasty. And in terms of the food macronutrients of them, you get a portion which is 2, and it's 7.5 grams fat, 15 grams carbs, and 14 grams protein. So obviously, you know, not that high in terms of traditional chicken, but you make do. And anything in terms of high protein content, I mainly get through a protein powder source anyway. So again, it's not a case of, you know, we're not vegetarians in the sense of we don't want anything to taste like chicken. We are vegetarians in the sense of, you know, back in the day, products weren't really that nice that were like, say, meant to be like the real thing. So now that there's more better products out there, we're happy with the taste, and we can kind of get that same taste and feel like we're not missing meat at all. So another one is from a company called This. So again, this one's open, but this is bacon brand. Again, in terms of, we went to a place in Liverpool called the Bagelry, and they just had it. They had it, a bacon bagel. But they had a vegetarian BLT, and this was on it, and we were like, we need to find this. I mean, the name is This, but macronutrients per 100 grams, and 100 grams is about 5 pieces. And again, 1.2 grams of fat, 14 grams of carbs, and 25 grams of protein. So again, this is pretty much high in protein, really low in fat. If you get normal bacon, that's like really high in fat bacon, depending on if it's dead chewy or not. So I mean, as a vegetarian, are you likely to eat less fat? Yes and no, depends on the product. Another thing, again, we're fine with cheese, but I like to get this Eat Lean protein cheese. Not too sure if this is probably not a vegetarian cheese, but it's part of our shop. High in protein, you get 3 grams of fat, 1.9 grams of carbs, and 36 grams of protein. Yeah, this is vegetarian, so it's suitable for vegetarians. Okay, so it is made out of pasteurized cow's milk, salt, potato starch, and it says just the same as regular grated cheddar. So suitable for vegetarians, and that's what it says. So I get that mainly. It's good protein source. Next is a good little find. So if you're a fan of beans and sausages, this is from Sainsbury'S, baked beans and meat-free sausages in tasty tomato sauce. And again, I think anything that reminds me of being young and getting a beans and sausage pasty from Greggs. This is pretty decent and it's quick to make. I mean, in terms of 400 grams in the tin, and 100 grams of it, or even half of it, is 4.4 grams of fat. So you're looking at 8 grams of fat pretty much. You're looking at 36 grams of carbs in the full can, and you're looking at 25 grams of protein. And if you have this is quite filling and tasty as well as a meat-free alternative, and the sausages taste quite good. Found one of these are light seasoned chicken style strips, and it's just, I mean, in terms of the macronutrients, you've got, it's a serve 3, it's per serving, you're looking at 2.9 grams of carbs, 2.9 grams of fat, 14 grams of carbs, and 15.9 grams of protein. I mean, these are decent. I usually get, just if I'm feeling peckish, just get a bowl. You stick it in the oven for about 5-10 minutes, and then you just put some light salt and pepper seasoning, and as a picky bit item, it is alright, it's quite tasty. Another one is Vera again. So you can see that these are garlic Kievs. And in terms of what you expect taste wise, yeah, they're okay. I mean, for me, it's I'm not like a fan of traditional chicken Kievs, so I wouldn't, you know, apart from trying this and seeing how it tasted, I wouldn't have bought like any chicken style Kiev stuff. But it's not too bad. I mean, per portion, it's or per 100 grams, because I don't think I think they're both 100 grams per portion. So you've got 9.5 grams of fat, 14 grams of carbs, and 13 grams of protein. So you're looking at the same type of 12 to 16 grams of protein for most of the vegetarian style products. If you're looking for something that outweighs real meat, you're probably not going to find it in veggie style products. And again, we like corn. So this is a corn smoky ham free slices. So to just round slices. Usually if we have if we want to make our own pizza, DIY pizza, we get all these, you get corn ham, corn bacon, corn turkey slices, you name it, and you just put them as toppings. But in terms of the whole pack, 100 gram pack, is 2.5 grams of fat, 1.7 grams of carbs, and 14 grams of protein. So this whole pack is 14 grams of protein, which again isn't that bad. You usually have half the pack, so divide it all by 2. And yeah, in terms of trying to keep mindful or stay mindful of your food and take your macronutrient intake, this is a good find. And let's see what's next. So second to last, I for yogurt have this, which is Arlis Skyar or Skyar yogurt. So it's, again, I wouldn't say yes or no if it's suitable for vegetarians or not. Like I say, I am not that crazy with it. If it's yogurt, then it's yogurt, you know, it is what it is. I'm not going to say, oh, I'm meant to be a vegetarian, so I'm not going to eat yogurt if it's not vegetarian friendly. It's, for me, again, it's if I don't eat meat, then that's all I'm focused about. So don't come at me saying I'm not a real vegetarian. I admit that I'm not. So again, this is just, again, a nice little snack, and I usually have, it's 450 grams in the pot. I usually have half of it. So in terms of what half would come out to, you're looking at 1 gram of fat, 14 grams of carbs, and you're looking at 18 grams of protein, which is pretty decent. And lastly, last one I want to show you from all the stuff that we bought, because I know we bought some fresh stuff, some frozen stuff. I don't think you really need to get into all the fresh and frozen stuff. They are what they are. But again, this was just a quick in terms of what are my go-tos as a vegetarian. And I like this, so it's a Alpro coconut and almond milk. So I love coconut milk and I love almond milk, and this is pretty much the best of both worlds, and the macronutrients to go with them aren't too bad either. So per 100 ml, you're looking at 1.3 grams of fat, you're looking at 2.5 grams of carbs, and you're looking at 0.3 grams of protein. So obviously, if you get traditional semi-skim milk or skim milk, you've got a maybe high fat, higher protein content. But when it comes to just having something in a coffee, having something for a protein shake, what I mix with my protein waffles, I mean, this is not too bad. It's vegan friendly as well. And in terms of my tastes, I've never really been a fan of semi-skim milk or even cow's milk. Anyway, I always find it's never been for me. And having coconut milk and having almond milk separately, I was just thinking, it'd be great if they actually had one that contained all both of the stuff that I like, which this does. But yeah, pretty much the highlight of the shop in terms of what I eat being a vegetarian and the food hall style of things. Thank you very much for watching. I've never really done a kind of food hall style video. I wanted to test it out, see how I found it, and yeah, it wasn't too bad. If you found it helpful, guys, please like the video. Make sure to subscribe, and in the comments as well, give me your thoughts on the type of food that we buy. If you buy it as well, let me know. If you think there's a nice little gem that I haven't spotted, or if you haven't realised that you could get, say, the meat-free sausages from Sainsbury'S, and now you know, let me know that you found it. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.